Good day, students. Welcome to our discussion on General Mathematics, Wassce 2020. Today we are discussing theory questions 1 to 4. But before we continue with our discussion, let's pay attention to this important note. 1, keep track of time and make sure you allocate according to each section. And then 2, read and understand the instructions and the requirements of the questions before attempting it. 3, review your answers, spare some time to make any necessary corrections. And then 4, maintain silence during the exam to avoid disturbing others. Let's go on with our discussion. Question 1, in a small town, or question 1A, in a small town, 68% of the people own television, 72% own radio, and 12% own either television nor radio. I represent the information on the Venn diagram, and what percentage of the population own television only. So in 1B, we have Boedu and Ansa form the company and agree that the annual profit will be shared in the ratio 4:5 respectively. By the end of the year, Ansa received 5,000 more than Boedu. How much was Boedu's share? So to solve this, let's look at the solution. For the first one, we have a Venn diagram question. First, we need to write the data down. We write the data for all the values. The investor is 100, number of television viewers 68%, number of only television viewers will be 68 minus X, number of radio listeners is 72, and number of only radio listeners is 72 minus X. Now, for those who don't watch television, either listen to radio, the investor of that is 12%. So we have our table, and then we fix in the values based on the data we got. Now let's find the value of X. To find the value of X, we have U, then we sum up all the data plus X. Then we now substitute the values to replace the data, and then we have 100 equals 68 minus X plus 72 minus X plus 12. This will give us 100 equals 152 minus X. We make X the subject, and X equals 52. Now we could now solve for AII. For television only, we have 68 minus X. Since X is 52, 68 minus 52 will be 16. Now, the Boedu and Ansa form the company and agree that the annual profit will be shared in the ratio 4:5 respectively. For the end of the year, Ansa received 5,000 more than Boedu. How much will Boedu share? So to find this, first we need to know that this is a ratio and proportion question. So Boedu is 4x, Ansa is 5x, where the x represents the value of share they receive. Change in ratio is equal to the difference in ratio. What that means is that 5 minus 4x equals 5,000, x equals 5,000. It means that Boedu's share is x times 4, which is 5,000 times 4, and that gives you 20,000. Therefore, Boedu's share was 20,000. And for question 2A, make Y the subject of the relation, and then in B, given that M equals 3, N equals -2, and X equals -3, evaluate 2mn squared X over 3m minus N. So first, we need to find for A. To find for A, we have P equals 2x all root Q to bracket 1 plus R squared over Y squared all over X, sorry. This will result as squaring both sides. We are going to have P squared equals the right-hand side. And that will result now as P squared equals 4x squared. Then Q square will cancel the root, leaving 1 plus R squared over Y squared all over X. This will now result when we multiply through by X, giving us P squared X equals 4x squared Q into brackets, which is multiplying 1 plus R squared over Y squared. Then here, we divide through by 4x squared, leaving our answer as that. This will result as PS squared X over 4x squared equals Q, to bracket multiplying 1 plus R squared over Q over Y squared, sorry, times 1 over Q, where we want to also eliminate the Q. Since we eliminate the Q, we have P squared over X over 4x squared Q equals 1 plus R squared over Y squared. What are we making the subject? Then we have both sides. So we have that minus 1. And then we have our square root of both sides, leaving our answer now as 2x over q all over p squared x minus 4x squared q. Then we now make y the subject, which is equal to 2xr root q over p squared x minus 4x squared q. So this is how to find or make y the subject. And then for question 2b, we have given that m equals 3, n equals -2, and x equals -3. It implies that we substitute that into the formula. So we have 2mn, right? And then x all over 3m minus n. When we substitute that, we are going to have 2 multiplying 3 multiplying -2 square multiplying -3 all over 3 multiplying 3 minus -2. This is going to give us as the numerator -72 all over 9 plus 2, resulting as -72 over 11. Then we convert from it improper fraction to mix, giving us -6 over 11. So this is how you present your answer for question 2b. And then for question 3, we have a diagram. Says in the diagram, IJKL are point on a circle such that angle JIL equals 3y and angle KML equals 2y. Sorry. If angle KLM equals 55 degrees, find the value of y. And then be given that tan x equals 1, 0 degrees is less than or equal to x less than or equal to 90 degrees. Evaluate 1 minus sine squared x over cos x. So first we need to solve for the angle. So the sum of angles on a straight line is 180 degrees. That means that we will imply that 3y plus 55 plus 2y will equal to 180 degrees. This means that we make 5y the subject. 5y will be equal to 180 minus 55. But we are concentrating on the value y. So here y equals 125 over 5 when we divide through by 5, and y will be equal to 25 degrees. And then for the b, we have to find for that value tan x is equal to 1. It means x equals to tan inverse of 1, x equals 45 degrees. Since we know that 1 minus sine squared x over cos x, so it's supposed to be cos x. When we do that, all this is now going to give us cos squared x over cos x equals cos x. So my apologies for this, but cos squared x over cos x equals cos x. So the cos x is cos x, right? So cos 45 degrees equals 0.707. Question 4. A cone and a pyramid have equal height and volume. If the base area of the pyramid is 154 centimeters square, find the radius of the cone. And then B, a spherical bowl of radius r centimeters is a quarter full when 6 liters of water is poured into it. Calculate correct to 3 significant figures, the diameter of the bowl. Take pi to be 22 over 7. So first, let's solve for A. I will explain B very soon. So for A, the volume of a cone is 1/3 pi r square each. Volume of a pyramid is 1/3 the base area times height. So both volumes are equal. It means we can equate them. When we equate them, we are going to have 1/3 pi r square each equals 1/3 base area times height. But pi r squared equals base area. So what it means is that pi r square here is 154 centimeters square based on the question. Then we are now going to find the radius because the base area is equal to 154. So r squared is equal to 154 over pi. That's equal to 154 over 22 over 7. R equals root 49 because we are finding out. So the inverse of square is square root, and that gives us 7 centimeters square for that. And then we find the volume. So the volume is equal to 6 liters. Volume of sphere is 1/3 pi r cube. Can a quarter of a volume is equal to 1/4 of the volume of the sphere, which will be 1/4 times 1/3 pi r cube, and that equals 1/3 pi r cube. So we have 6 times 3 equals 22 over 7 times r cube. This is now going to give us 18 times 7. equals 22 r cubed. And we have 63/11 equals r cubed. And then r is equal to the cube root of 63/11, which is equal to 0.362. Therefore, to find the diameter is the 2 times of the radius. That is 2 times 0.362. That gives us 0.724. Now, let me reinstate this. The value here is a different value to this. So, I've cleared that confusion. So, we are solving for a different radius. Sorry, the diameter in the second part. But we need to find the radius, and 2 times over the radius will now give us the actual answer for the diameter. I'm grateful for your effort and attention. I will encourage you to keep on practicing, study hard, and have a marathon time. Till we meet again in the next lesson.